everyone, it's I, Chrissy Girl. Welcome to part 41 of my Digimon Adventure PSP playthrough. In the last part, we got hold of two ultimate forms. That is Lilymon and Zudamon, who you can see right here, obviously. And we just defeated Mega Seadramon with Zudamon, so we're going to hopefully go to where that fog is and help out, and fingers crossed it won't be too much longer and then we'll have Vamdemon down. Mysterious voice. And we pull up none other than Wizardmon, who survived. Yay. Anyway, Wizardmon has Hikari's crest. That's something that always kind of confused me, particularly where the dub is concerned. I haven't really seen the Japanese version. But in the dub, Hikari and... no, not Hikari. Tailmon and Wizardmon grab a crest from a coffin that belongs to Vamdemon. Vamdemon then appears and shows off the crest and says, "This is the real one. Do you think I'd leave it lying around?" and then smashes it. But the crest that Wizardmon grabbed seems to work, so I'm assuming that Vamdemon was calling his bluff. Well, my Otismon, because it's this, the dub that I'm mostly talking about. It's the only thing I can think of. So Sora's like, "Oh, they've all been taken prisoner at the convention centre." And Taichi's like, "Well, Yamato's got my sister with him and she's the 8th child, by the way." Well, he don't actually say that she's the 8th child, but Phantomon's there and listening in, and what a prick. Don't you know it's rude to eavesdrop? So we're reunited with Sora. Well, in Sora's case, united with Sora because she's never really seen her before. So with that being said, oh my god, Mr. Screechosaurus is here. You know, that laugh kind of sounded rather sinister, but then when you got just actually talking, Phantomon just sounded stupid. I'm sorry. I will never get used to that voice. Anyway, he summons a Sneemon and a Tuskmon, and neither of them are really that tough. But we also have to fight Phantomon as well, bearing in mind, so yeah. Let's do this. Okay. I highly recommend going after Phantomon first, and the L button decided it wasn't going to friggin' work again. So there I was, desperately trying to get it to work. I have the Evo chip on Birdramon, so that's how she's able to get... that's why she started off in champion form already. So I'm going to switch control over to the computer so that the L button can't fucking use the excuse that it doesn't want to work again. Okay. And for whatever reason, I randomly managed to get it to work, just enough to get Gabumon up to where Garurumon. That's the only time I need it, so I'm happy. Like I said, go after Phantomon first. The reason? Phantomon has this ability, which when it kicks into effect can be incredibly annoying, and can actually get you killed rather easily. He has an ability where, like, I can't remember how often it happens, but it's not very often, but if it does happen you'll know it. He lowers, if he attacks you, your health will lower to 1 hit point. All it would take is 1 hit from another Digimon and then you would be dead. So with that in mind, Phantomon's the one to take out first. Just do yourself a favour and ignore the other two. The other two are nothing compared to Phantomon. Phantomon can actually really hurt you if you don't know what you're doing. So I'm just going to be abusing the fuck out of Shadow Wing because that attacks all three of them. Which gets the job done much quicker, if you ask me. And I don't know why, but I ended up attacking Sneemon when I meant to go after Phantomon. That just happens sometimes. Okay. This should hit all of them. So that's the one thing I like about Garudamon. It hits all of them. And really, this fight isn't that tough. You shouldn't have a problem with it. But like I say, go after Phantomon first, because he's the one that can give you trouble if his ability kicks in. Which so far, well, in this battle, it hasn't kicked in at all, thankfully. It's not a common ability to happen, but it can happen. It has happened to me before when I fought Stray Phantomon. Just do yourself a favour, get rid of him first. He's not the only Digimon with this ability, by the way. There'll be another one later on that will encounter that has this ability, but not as annoying as Phantomon, believe it or not. Anyway, that's that battle done. Nothing to it. They go down rather quickly. And yeah, Gabumon gets a level up. I'm down with that. Totally down with that. So unfortunately, Phantomon's not done with us yet. If only it were that simple. He summons another two. Jesus Christ, where does he keep them all? Anyway, this battle's supposed to be one that they can't win, even though we just won that battle. So Hikari gets all upset that her friends are being attacked, and she stupidly goes forward and says, "Hey, I'm the 8th child, take me away! Just leave my friends alone, take me away!" Yeah, let's not think of the world at all. And just how much Phantomon's gonna fucking take it over once you're dead. So Phantomon takes Hikari away to Vamdemon. I mean, there's being self-sacrificial and then there's being stupid. So now these two are left feeling guilty that she's been taken away on their watch. Well, Yamato particularly. So they have to go and get her back now. I get that she's got the crest of light or purity or whatever the fuck it's called in Japan, but still, you know, wasn't there some thought in her head going, if I die, the real world is gonna be doomed, and then that'll kill everybody, not just two of my friends who may potentially have a chance of standing up to this guy given the chance. At least that's how I've always seen it. I don't normally like slagging Hikari off in any case. I think she's a really cool character. But I just had to kind of bring that up there. I was very, very much face palming when she surrendered herself. But anyway, Tamon is like looking at all the kids and saying, "No, that's not it. No, that's not it." I say it. Like, children are it's not people. Anyway, Pico Devimon comes up and says, "Oh, we found her! The 8th child, we found her!" So it looks like we're all doomed. Way to go, Hikari. Anyway, Tai Chi's in the park, and I think he's about to learn that his sister's been kidnapped. They're playing Bolero again. Correct me if I'm wrong on the name. Wouldn't put it past me to be wrong on the name. Anyway. Oh, for fuck's sake. Did not want to fight that Pokemon. Save point over here. Well, there's really no need for me to use it, but I'm going to use it anyway just because I can. Anyway. Probably be better off making sure I've got all the right Digichips attached. I've got an Evo attached because I don't really want to struggle too much. Oy vey. I believe the more that they're leveled up, the more, you know, room they have for Digichips, which is an incentive to level them up, if anything else. But to be honest with you, I want to get through this playthrough relatively quickly. And spoiler alert, I have pretty much finished the game now, so yeah. I don't know why I'm just slapping all these Digichips on just in case I need them. Because you never know. You never know. There's quite a ton of good items here. A lot of them I actually didn't even think of using and I should have done. But later on in the game I'm like, wow, I could have used these and it would have made things so much easier. I don't know what that's supposed to do, but okay. There's no harm in making sure that they're completely available to fight. So I do apologise, guys. I will get back to the game in a sec. Here we go. Literally, a sec. So we want to head north, because that's where the convention centre is, and that's where everybody's being held captive. Spooky music again. Okay, now we switch back to Bolero. I'm going to call it Bolero unless anyone states otherwise, because I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I remember watching the anime, like a few bits and pieces of the anime in Japanese, and was surprised at how much this track is played. So Mimi's here, obviously without Lilymon because she was taken away because she was hurt. So Mimi says that, oh, they found the 8th child. Pico Devimon's been here and said that they found her. So now Taichi knows that Hikari's been found out, so he's got to go to her rescue. See, all these kids are now coming to your rescue, Hikari. What were you thinking? So here's Kushiro, and he's about to find out about Hikari. And he's having to explain to Yamato's dad all about Digimon. Because after all, Yamato's dad hid him. So they reunite with the kids, including Lilymon, who is somehow still flying. In the anime, she wasn't even doing that. She was just like dead to the world. And we're also reunited with Joe and Takeru. And they also reveal Wizardmon, who's got the crest for Hikari. So Wizardmon is going to heal Lilymon for us. Even though there's obviously suspicions as to the side he's on. I mean, look at the hat. It's got a skull on it that normally says screams evil. But I think Wizardmon's the perfect example of a Digimon that looks like he's evil but really isn't. He's actually a really good guy. Unlike Pico Devimon, who looks evil and is evil. Anyway, Vamdemon is here in the TV station. Because obviously this is where the source of his fog is. And they obviously find out that Tailmon is Hikari's partner. Don't act so shocked. These things can happen. So they're forced, Yamato's forced to admit that Vamdemon got her and took her, you know, Vamdemon took her away to Vamdemon. For a minute then I thought I said Vamdemon took her away to Vamdemon, that would have made no fucking sense. But anyway, compulsory battle with another Sneemon and Tuskmon here. But these guys went down quickly before, they'll go down quickly again. Okay. So, like I said, these guys went down really quickly before, so you shouldn't have a problem bringing them down again. Again, having problems with the L button. Desperately tapping it and it wasn't working. Funnily enough, I had no trouble with the rest of the game so much. It got better after a certain point. I think part 43 onwards I didn't really have a problem with the L button, which just goes to show how random my L button is. And I actually managed to get it to work finally. See, it's completely random, it works when it wants to. So we're Garurumon. Well, a team of 3 ultimates. We're not going to have any problem bringing these guys down. These are just jokes, and that was pointless. You could have waited until Tentomon had evolved, because obviously they're going to be sensible enough to make him evolve, and that was painful. But yeah. Now I'm switching the control back over to me because I can. I prefer the control being in my hands than in the hands of the computer, because the computer sometimes makes stupid decisions. I don't know if anyone else has spotted that. Like, I swear one time I was grinding and they literally, when I was using the computer, they digivolved one stage at a time. Instead of just skipping straight ahead to the stage they wanted, they just went one stage at a time. What the fuck were they thinking of? What is the point? Anyway, we beat them. Nothing to them. Really easy fight. Compulsory one, yes, but not a difficult fight in any way. Oy vey. The next fight is going to be a bit more difficult though. You can probably already guess who it's going to be with. So obviously we beat the lackeys, we got a gun rescue Hikari. So now we've got to go and get her, and she'll be at the very top of this building. First off, I'm going to make sure that there's nothing around item wise or save state wise. I'm pretty sure there's a save, yeah, there is a save point here. I'll use that, even though there's a save point at the top as well, but why the hell not? Saves me having to go through all that exposition and stuff again. So we want to go to the very top of the building now. And this can be a little bit maze-like if I remember rightly. So, yeah. I'm trying not to go too fast because I know that there's a chance I could run into a bad Digimon. See, the first two corridors aren't really that bad. It's just straight up, straight down. I think this is the point where it might start getting confusing, actually. If it doesn't, then I'm going to have to take back everything I said. I had to pause there. Just don't ask. So, I think one of the other reasons why you want to head left and right as well is just to make sure there's no items and stuff. Can someone tell me how the hell I was supposed to get round that guy? Sneemon's so fat, he takes up the whole corridor. Oh, for frig's sake. So, well, now he's out of the way, I could probably check out what's down that right corridor. Let's have a look. Maybe this will be the right way to go, I don't know. Okay, maybe not. This just takes you into this room where there should be an item. Okay, no, it might be the right way. It might be the right way, actually. I think we've got to go up here. Yeah, this is the right way. I take that back. I'm sorry. Head left and there might be an item. I can live without items. It's nice to have them, but I can live without them. Don't want to run into any Digimon. I'd rather not make this part any shorter than what it has to be. Oh, for fuck's sake, go away, Bakuman, go away. My husband asked a very interesting question last night. He asked why the hell they were called Bakuman. I'm presuming there's a reason for it. It's like in the Japanese, well, not the Japanese, the English dub, Tailmon is called Gatomon. I understand that perfectly because Gato, I think, is the French word for cat. But yeah. Come up here. I think this might be it, actually. No, wait, one more corridor. Jesus Christ, this place is huge. How does Yamato's father not get lost here? Nothing up there, so it has to be this way. Oh, vey, this place is huge! Oh god, another Phantomon. Gotta be careful, I don't want to fight you, especially given that you've got that annoying ability at hand. Jesus Christ. Keen on stalking much? I think this is where I want to go. Yeah, it is. So head up these steps. And I believe, yeah, we're here. Save point right at the very top, so save your game because we're going to need it. This is right before a very important battle, so I'll see you next time.